Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jonathan, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how you can expand the amount of USB ports you have on your PC, Mac, iMac, Mac Pro, MacBook Pro, whatever you have. You know you're very limited when it comes to the amount of USB ports you have, unless of course you built your own custom PC or your own Hackintosh. Well, in this video I'm going to show you an affordable way to expand the amount of USB ports you have, and it's coming from a company named Inateck. If you remember correctly, I've done a few other videos from this same company, such as the iPad Air Sleeve and the Bluetooth keyboard, which are both great items and very cost efficient. And this trend is going to continue in this video, except now we're going to be exploring a USB 3.0 hub. So without further ado, let's get started in the unboxing. So when you purchase this particular item, don't expect to get a whole lot of accessories out of it, because you're not purchasing this for the accessories, you're purchasing it to expand your USB ports. So with that being said, don't expect to get a whole lot out of the box, but nevertheless you do get some items. Now the exact model number to this is HB7003, and I'm telling you that because they do make several other USB hubs. However, this is the newest variant, and this is the one that you want. And it does come in another color, so if you're pairing this up with, say, an iMac or MacBook Pro, you can get it in a more white polished color, so it looks more like brushed aluminum, and it's going to go with those computers much better than, say, the black one that you see here. Taking the lid off the top of the box, you can see the very first thing you're greeted with is the USB hub itself. Now this does support USB 3.0, so it's going to give you a very faster rate, and it expands the amount of USB ports you have by 7. In other words, you'll be able to connect 7 different devices to this USB hub and run it straight to your computer. A great feature. Underneath that, you're going to find a USB 3.0 cable, and this is used to actually connect the hub to your computer to allow that expansion. Underneath that, you're going to find a power supply, and this not only supplies power to the USB hub, but it also supports BC 1.2 charging. Now what this means is, instead of using this just as a hub, you're also going to be using it as a charging mechanism. So you can put this on your nightstand rather than connecting it to the computer, and then charge all 7 of your devices, or if you don't have 7 devices, you have 5, charge 5 devices. You don't just have to use this as a USB hub, and that's pretty awesome. Underneath all that, of course, you're going to find some general paperwork that's included in pretty much every single item. So the actual construction of the USB hub is pretty cheap. It's made of a matte plastic, it's very light, and it definitely does not feel very fancy at all. On the bottom, you're going to find some anti-slip feet, so this is going to give it a good grip on whatever surface you put on. However, I found that it didn't work too good, so I stuck some double-sided tape on the bottom of mine to keep it stationary on my desk. So like I said in the beginning, the USB hub does have 7 different ports, so if you have 7 different mice or 7 different keyboards going at the same time for some reason, they will be able to work flawlessly with no issues. And this also means you can plug in SD card adapters, or if you want to plug your camera straight into the computer to get your videos and photos off, you'll be able to do that as well. And thanks to the USB 3.0, it's going to give you some great speeds. On the top of the USB hub itself, there's actually blue LED lights to indicate which ports are in use. And even though you pretty much can tell which ports are in use just by looking at it head on, it's going to let you know if you have a defective port, or if there's something going on in the wire, or just something in general to where it's not reading correctly. So it's going to allow you to spot a defect much easier with the blue LED lights on the top. Of course, if they're all lit up, that means they're all working fine. And if you have something plugged in and the LED light's not coming on, that either means A, you have a blown LED light, or B, there's a short in the cable or in the port itself. Since this thing does run off a power supply, there's a power button on the back. If you just want to completely shut off all power to the USB hub, you can just tap it, and you'll notice that whatever ports you have that have items plugged in, the LED lights will turn off, and that's because you have the power off. So if the LED lights for some reason are not coming on your USB hub, make sure you have the power turned on, which is just a little tap on the back. That's all it is. In terms of speeds, you're going to get comparable results to, say, just plugging it in straight to the computer. And it is USB 3.0, so you're not going to get super fast speeds. However, you are going to get a high speed transfer rate or high speed data rate, but nothing comparable to, say, Thunderbolt 1 or Thunderbolt 2. When plugging it in straight into my Mac Pro, I used a 7,200 RPM HDD that I use in my Atomos Shogun. When I plugged it straight into the Mac Pro, I got 43 read and 43 write. When plugging it into the USB hub, I got 37 read and 41 write, which really is not that significant in my personal opinion, and that is megabytes per second, by the way, transfer rate. So to wrap this thing up, yes, I definitely recommended. Even though it doesn't have the highest build quality, you're gonna get some excellent performance. So when you compare it to say something from OWC, yes, the build quality is not comparable, but the performance definitely is. And with it sitting on my desk over there, I'm not holding it, I'm not shaking it, I'm not dropping it, I don't even notice that it's made of cheaper materials, and it performs just as well. And that's what I'm all about, cost efficiency and performance, and I'm getting both right here. And for a little bit less than $30, you can't beat it. Hit up the Amazon link in the description below if you're interested in purchasing one of these. Oh, and Inateck was nice enough to send me 2 of these, so I'm definitely going to be giving one away. Just leave me a comment in the section below. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe. Just follow me on Twitter and Google+, and check back in the description in about a week so that way you can be notified if you won. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what would you like to see and what can I improve on. Other than that, follow me on all my social media connections, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.